Hey everybody, Matt here at Big Red Liquors, and since we are still seemingly in the winter season, I thought it would be a good time, since our February super sale is still on, to go ahead and talk about Scotch, which typically is seasonal, but it doesn't have to be. And if you're a Scotch lover, obviously it's a year-round love affair. So 3 types of Scotch I want to cover today. They're all on sale during February. So you've got single malt Scotch, you've got blended malt Scotch, and then you've got blended Scotch whiskey. So Johnnie Walker Black, let's start here. This is probably one of the most ubiquitous Scotch brands in the world. Black Label is certainly a step up from Red Label, which is typically used as a mixer. I'd say Black Label at its 43% proof, and 80 proof, and its 12-year-old age statement. It's just a nice blend of a lot of the single malts in the Diageo portfolio and their aged grain whiskeys as well. And so what you're going to get is like a little bit of a maltiness here. You're going to get a balance of fruit, and then you're going to get just a touch, just a hint, just a whiff of some of their smoke. So I wouldn't call it a smoky whiskey. I would say the smoke is kind of like, it's sort of used in the way you would just use like a little bit of salt with chocolate. It's not, you're not going to taste it. It's not going to taste salty, but it's going to enhance the flavors around it. And that's really the magic of blended Scotch whiskey, is that by combining different components, you can enhance flavors and you can bring on different flavors, but you're never going to overwhelm with one singular flavor. And that's the point. So if you haven't ever tried Johnnie Walker Black, I think it's a good time to do it. If you're a Scotch drinker and you haven't tried Johnnie Walker Black in a while, I would suggest it. It's great to acclimate your palate and just to bounce back and forth between single malts and blended Scotch whiskeys, so you can get an understanding of where the flavor profiles come from. Okay, next one. And I have thought this is a fantastic whiskey and a fantastic project for a long time. William Grant & Sons Monkey Shoulder is a blend of 3 different single malts, and it's sort of a on the down low, amazing deal that we've had for several years. So William Grant owns Balvenie, Glenfiddich, and Glenlivet, which Glenlivet you probably don't know. It's used in a lot of different blends, but I'm gonna hang on a second. All right, so Monkey Shoulder used in a lot, or Glenlivet used in a lot of different blends, but you've definitely heard of Balvenie, you've definitely heard of Glenfiddich. So anyway, this blended malt is gonna give you the flavor of all of those single malts, but it's just gonna be a little rounder, a little smoother. To me, a little more touch of honey. Really excellent. Last one, Glenlivet 12 year. So this vies for the top selling single malt Scotch whiskey in the world. It's always a great price at Big Red. It's especially a great price right now. It's great as a gift because it has a box, but the thing I really like the most about Glenlivet is that it has this very distinct like apple flavor and apple essence and aroma to go along with the malt. So it's just a great kind of a fruit bomb single malt Scotch whiskey. It's so easy to drink. It's great, like kind of first glass of the night. You've got an ounce or two. It's just going to settle your palate. It's balanced, so it's not over the top in any way. People who say, I hear this a lot, say, "Oh, I don't like Scotch because it's smoky." There is no smoke. There is not a hint or a whiff of smoke in Glenlivet 12 year. It is a total fruit bomb, and it's great. So if you want a little touch of smoke and you want to try blended Scotch whiskey, try Johnnie Walker Black. Great place to start. You want to see what Balvenie and Glenfiddich taste like for under $50 a bottle, then Monkey Shoulder is your place to go. And this is on sale right now, 20% off on our sale, so it's a great time to check it out. And then Glenlivet 12 year, if you just want a nice basic starter single malt Scotch, it's still going to deliver a lot of flavor, then you cannot go wrong with Glenlivet 12 year. So again, these are kind of like starter Scotches, but I'm showing to you because I think they're all worthwhile. I think they're all worth returning to. And I think they're all great value for the money on a regular basis, but even a better value because we have them on our February 20% off 3-bottle super sale right now. So anyway, go check them out. Cheers.